Welcome back to my TestOut Security Pro certification here. In my last video, I left off and I was working on 9.5, and in this week I've completed 9.5, 9.6, 7, and 8, and I'm working on 9. So that means I've completed the cloud security section, mobile devices section, mobile device management section, bring your own device security section, and I'm working on embedded and specialized systems right now. So let's go in and show what some of the labs are. There weren't any in 5 or 6, but I did make it into all the way to 8, which actually had 2 labs, so I'll show both of those here. So the first one is just securing an iPad. So it just wants us to look at the iOS, answer these questions up here about what versions. So we'd go into general, about, and then the version's right here, and it's 7.4. Then it wants us to update it. So software update, download, install, agree. Then it's going to do that in a couple seconds. We need to do auto lock. So that's in Touch ID. No, it's a display here. There we go. And we want it to be 5 minutes. But first we're going to finish installing that software update. It doesn't take as long as a real one, luckily. Okay, then 5-minute auto lock. We're going to do a passcode of Casper. There we go. That, and now require it after 5 minutes. And configure it to wipe all data if you mess up 10 times. And then turn off Bluetooth, and last one, require unknown networks to be added manually. So that's just in here, which is the ask to join networks. And then for the other question here, we need to know what we ended up putting the software to. So it goes to that one. And just like that, really easy lab because I know my way through that. Next one is creating a guest network for bring your own devices. So we're going to go through the wireless controller console here in Chrome. And a way to go to that. There we go. Log in with the same password. Figure. Let's just set up guest access services. So we're going to go do that. And we're going to give it the parameters it says to. There we go. Okay, now it looks like the only other thing is the restricted subnet access. Make sure it has this one. Yep, it does. Create it. Okay, now we just make a WLAN. So create new guest. And guest again. Here we go, we're going to turn it to guest access. Keep it on none. Make sure that's guest BYOD. We're going to isolate it. And then that's that. And now we need to make a pass for it and like issue a pass. And then we need to go and connect that pass on a different computer. So we're just going to into it, but we're going to add guest pass at the end. Now we're in the part where you can create passes. There we go. And now we're just going to make a pass here. This is like if you're making it for a guest. So we're just going to put the name. You could change how long it's valid for and stuff like that. And then we're going to make sure we have this key because that's what they need to sign in. create it. Okay, now we're going to go to our lobby, onto our guest laptop, and connect to it using that key. There we go. Just like that. Easy Labs. Just had to figure out the way around the interface, really, and that's not hard to do. Thanks for watching this week's update, and I'll see you next time.